What if Mazda took its proven pickup formula and pushed it to the next level? Welcome back to the channel CAR New Model. Today, we're taking a closer look at the 2027 Mazda BT-50, a pickup that could bring together rugged capability, premium design, advanced technology, and Mazda's unmistakable sense of style. And for 2027, the formula becomes even more interesting. So, what could the 2027 Mazda BT-50 bring to the table? Let's take a closer look. Starting with the exterior, the 2027 Mazda BT-50 could receive a significant visual evolution. The first thing you notice is the front fascia. Mazda's signature design philosophy could be adapted to the pickup format with a wider grille, sharper LED headlights, and a more sculpted front bumper. The grille could feature a bold three-dimensional pattern surrounded by dark trim, giving the front end a wider and more planted appearance. Slim LED headlights would sit on either side, potentially featuring distinctive daytime running light signatures that make the BT-50 immediately recognizable, even at night. Lower down, the bumper could become more aggressive, with larger air openings, integrated fog lights, and protective elements designed to emphasize the truck's off-road capability. Moving to the side, the 2027 BT-50 could feature a stronger shoulder line running from the front fenders toward the rear. The wheel arches would give the truck a muscular stance, while larger alloy wheels could provide a more premium appearance. The proportions remain important. A long hood, double cab configuration, relatively high ground clearance, and large cargo bed give the BT-50 the traditional pickup silhouette, but Mazda's styling could make it look considerably more refined than a conventional work truck. At the rear, expect a similarly modern treatment. LED-style taillights could feature a distinctive signature, while the tailgate could receive cleaner sculpting and stronger Mazda branding. The rear bumper would likely prioritize durability, with an integrated step and practical access to the cargo area. Overall, the exterior direction of the 2027 Mazda BT-50 is about balance. It needs to look premium enough for the city, but tough enough for dirt roads, construction sites, farms, and weekend adventures. Inside is where the BT-50 could become particularly interesting. Instead of feeling like a basic commercial vehicle, the 2027 Mazda BT-50 could focus heavily on comfort, technology, and premium materials. The dashboard could feature a cleaner horizontal layout, with a large central infotainment display positioned within easy reach of the driver. A digital instrument cluster could provide important information such as speed, fuel economy, navigation, driving modes, and vehicle alerts. The steering wheel would likely maintain Mazda's driver-focused philosophy, with controls for audio, cruise control, phone functions, and driver assistance. Higher trims could use leather or premium synthetic upholstery, contrasting stitching, metallic accents, and soft-touch surfaces across the cabin. The front seats could offer improved bolstering and greater adjustment, making long-distance driving more comfortable. And because the BT-50 is designed for both work and recreation, storage would remain a major priority. Large door pockets, center console storage, cup holders, USB-C connections, and wireless smartphone charging could make the cabin much more practical for everyday use. Technology would be another major selling point. A larger touchscreen could provide access to navigation, smartphone connectivity, media, vehicle settings, and potentially a premium audio system. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto would be expected on higher specifications, while voice controls could allow drivers to operate certain functions without taking their hands off the steering wheel. Now let's talk about one of the most important parts of any pickup: the powertrain. The 2027 Mazda BT-50 is expected to continue focusing on efficient and capable powertrains, with diesel performance remaining particularly important in markets where towing, payload, and off-road capability are priorities. A turbocharged diesel engine could provide the low-end torque necessary for heavy loads, steep terrain, and towing. Depending on the market and final specifications, power and torque outputs could vary, but the goal would be clear: strong pulling power without sacrificing everyday drivability. An automatic transmission would likely remain the preferred choice for many buyers, delivering smoother shifts in traffic while making long-distance driving more comfortable. For serious off-road drivers, four-wheel drive would be one of the most important configurations. A capable 4WD system could provide additional traction on mud, gravel, sand, snow, and steep trails. Selectable driving modes could further improve performance by optimizing throttle response and traction control for different surfaces. But the BT-50 isn't only about going off-road. On the highway, Mazda would need to deliver a comfortable and controlled driving experience. Improved suspension tuning, better cabin insulation, and more refined steering could help make the 2027 model feel closer to a premium lifestyle pickup than a traditional commercial truck. Fuel efficiency would also remain important. Modern diesel technology can provide impressive torque while maintaining reasonable fuel consumption, making the BT-50 attractive to drivers who regularly travel long distances. And for the future, there is also the possibility of electrification. So, what makes the 2027 Mazda BT-50 interesting? It could be the combination of three very different characteristics. First, rugged capability. Second, premium comfort and technology. And third, Mazda's distinctive design philosophy. If Mazda successfully combines those elements, the BT-50 could appeal to drivers who don't want to choose between a practical workhorse and a comfortable everyday vehicle. Of course, exact specifications, pricing, engine options, and equipment will depend on Mazda's final announcements and individual markets. But the potential is clear. The next generation BT-50 could be more than just another pickup. It could become one of the most stylish and versatile trucks in its class. And that brings us to the end of our look at the 2027 Mazda BT-50. What do you think about Mazda's future pickup direction? Would you choose the BT-50 over competitors like the Toyota Hilux, Ford Ranger, or Isuzu D-Max? Let us know your choice in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more upcoming car reviews, future models, and automotive concepts. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.